Hey, look at this gorgeousness, everybody. As I'm just in the middle of this foreverness, I got to thinking, a lot of people, they don't have faith, right? I never had faith. I never followed the science. I just kind of was my own person, rebellious, one would say. I did everything to not want to be in the system, to not want to be in the American dream, the rat race, the box that we put ourselves in. And then it just kind of clicked on me that, like, now that I'm with my faith and everyone's all, faith or science or this or that, it's weird though, because, the people that have faith, they don't take Mother Earth and the Lord and their sins serious, They destroy Earth and they sin every day, whether it's entertainment, politics, sports, your medicine, your doctors, everything that you need a license for is, what that license is to go against God, Think about it. You need a license to fish and hunt. No, you don't. God says you can do it wherever you want. You need a license to drive a vehicle. That's right, because God says, what are you doing destroying my earth? You have to have a license from Satan to do that. These supermarkets, your doctors, your education system, they all have to have licenses to operate. And your teachers aren't teaching you the truth. And your doctors aren't prescribing you natural things from God that could heal you or even talking about it because they'll get fired. And your supermarkets are feeding you poison because they have a license to do so. And they get grants and money and all that good stuff while we throw good food down the drain because, we can't put people in the hospital with it. But then, people say follow the science. But, there's all science in the world that says McDonald's and all fast food is horrible and you're in line every day. People say follow the science, but yet science would tell you 10 plus hours of television every single day is absolutely insane. People say follow the science, but the science would say being drastically overweight is horrible for your health and every organ and muscle in your body. But people would say follow the science, but all the science says your car pollutes and destroys more than we could ever fix, but yet you feel like you can't live without it. But people say follow the science, but yet red dye, blue dye, high fructose corn syrup, aspartame, caramel coloring is banned in other countries, but yet you hand it to your children with a smile on your face. But people say follow the science because they don't have faith. And then the people that have faith, I don't think they're following faith because they're doing worse than the people following the science. So if we're not following faith and we're not following the science and we're literally killing ourselves every day in the name of, I don't know anymore, what are we doing?